Hello and welcome to our final episode of the season for This is Portsmouth.
It's the finale, would you believe it? We have loads of super exciting things going on in today's show, but before we get to it, I'm Helen.
And I'm Stephen.
And this is Portsmouth.
You're in for a real treat today, guys, and some real surprises as well. I won't say too much, but first off, let's say hello to our lovely people watching at home and also to the brilliant live studio audience here.
Hello, studio audience! To kick things off, we've got an exclusive tour of Portsmouth's best student spots, led by yours truly.
And the fun doesn't stop there. Do we have any Justin Bieber fans in the house? We've got a couple sat on the sofa here. Unfortunately, we don't have Justin Bieber today, but we do have the next best thing. We've got an exclusive performance from none other than Portsmouth's own Harvey J. Dodgson.
This is going to be one hell of a show.
I'm sure it is. And still to come, we have a very special visit from Amy West, a dog cognition specialist, and her dog, Reenie.
I cannot wait to meet Reenie. We've never had a dog on the show on This is Portsmouth before.
No, never. I'm going barking mad for it, I've got to be honest. Anyway, I've got to tell you about a day out me and Helen had recently, and I'm sure if you're stuck for things to do, this might be a good one to watch.
Yes, we went on a rather adventurous day out around our waterfront city on the hunt for the very best student spots. And luckily for you, we decided to bring you guys along, so let's take a look. In the Elder Building, and we are about to go travel around Portsmouth and see what it's all about. I mean, this is Portsmouth. It has history, it has education, and it has social life.
Absolutely, and we're going to take you along in this GoPro, and you're going to be in our back pocket everywhere we go. So come along for the ride. And we're here now at the
University of Portsmouth Library.
Yes, the University Library is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year. Actually not Christmas Day, but you can get your work done here at any time.
Can we just go?
Yeah, let's go before we get told off.
We are now outside the Student Union, which has its very own shop, common room,
and radio station. Let's go. Right, we're off to where we always go after This is Portsmouth, which is...
the Eldon Arms.
It's the pub at the end of the road from the Eldon building. So, let's go.
Here we go.
I found him. I found Kevin the dog and Kevin the chef as well. Hello. Good boy.
We're now in this classic gastro pub, which is only a 2-minute walk away from Eldon. It's perfect if you want food or a pint and to watch some live sports as well.
We've got lots of other things to see, so we've got to go, Helen. Let's go.
You ready for pie and vinyl?
I am. I'm ready for pie and vinyl.
I've never been here before, so I don't really know what to expect, to be honest.
Well, they do pies and they do vinyl.
Well, then, all right, Stephen. Here we go.
Lots of famous bands have had album release shows here, and you can get a free cup of tea while you browse.
And there's student discount, NHS discount, and a Blue Lights discount.
That was a great success.
Got a pie, got our free tea.
Right, we've raced into the Union. We had a game of foosball, which you won.
I
And you
did?
you were the red team, so you're Southampton in this one. I was the blue team, I was Portsmouth.
Oh, we don't need to make it that specific.
I think we go to a tie break and we go and have a game of pool.
I suck at pool, so this is going to be interesting.
In for the win, let's go. Well, seeing as it's so cold down by the beach this evening, I'm very much looking forward to some fish and chips.
We were
around
looking
off
forward
the
to it all day.
All day. I didn't
All
eat
day.
any lunch because I was promised fish and chips down by the sea.
So let's rate them. I said we rate them, see how good they are.
Helen,
Are you joking?
shut up. It is normally open, that fish and chip shop, I swear.
I'm pretty sure, but I mean, at least we have this pie that we can share for
Yeah.
us. I'm not going to share it.
We'll share the mince pie for dinner.
We'll share it.
We'll come back another day.
I think I'll share the big half though.
Do you just have the whole thing? I'm not
The whole
hungry.
thing?
I'm not hungry anymore.
All right, well, I'm not going to argue.
Now, I don't know about you, Helen, but half a mince pie didn't quite cut it for me, sadly.
I think you're just being fussy because it did do it for me. I think you were just too sour about losing, to be honest, Steve.
Yeah, and the fish and chips. I
And
really
fish
wanted
and
those.
chips.
Anyway, today we have two very special visitors. The first is Amy West, a final year PhD student specialising in dog cognition and a dog's understanding of human visual perception. And the other is her very cute pal, Reenie.
Here we go, the famous dog we've been looking forward to all week.
Absolutely, absolutely. Amy, thank you so much for coming in today and for bringing Reenie along with you. Is Reenie used to be in front of a camera?
Not in front of a camera, but she's very sweet and friendly and happy to be here, I think. Oh, or bored.
Well,
Don't be boring
the tail
you.
is wagging, so that's a good sign. Amy, could you introduce yourself a little bit and some of the research you've been conducting around dog cognition?
Yeah, so I study dog cognition, but specifically looking at how well dogs understand us humans and the kind of interactions between them. So looking at how well dogs understand our visual perception, what we see, because a lot of dog owners assume their dogs know everything and are very in tune with them, but actually a lot of it could just be learned behaviour. So I'm kind of trying to prove that they do understand what we think they understand.
And you say about visual perception, things like that. They know when you're looking for them, don't they? So if they're going to do something naughty, do they always do it when you're not looking?
Well, that's actually part of my studies. My study is looking at whether they steal out of the perception of humans. And well, we think they normally do steal when people aren't looking. But yeah.
But they always feel guilty when you find them. Is that true?
There's something called the guilty dog look. But it has been shown that dogs only do it when someone's looking at them, so it definitely is something they're putting on for us humans to look at.
Yeah,
So.
they're trying to pull on our heartstrings to get away
Yeah,
with what
exactly. Those puppy dog eyes.
Yeah, and my dog does that. He steals socks and rips things up. Ripped up some Christmas presents recently when no one was in the room, and then looked very sorry for himself.
Yeah.
So you did an experiment, the goggle experiment. What is that, and how did you adapt it for dogs?
Yeah, so the goggles experiment, the idea is if you had a pair of goggles that you put on and then you couldn't see through, and then you saw someone else then put on the same pair of goggles, would you assume that they also can't see through the goggles? So then if you assume they can't see through them, then you could steal from them or, react to that. So this idea has been done with human children and with primates, and I've now adapted it for with dogs. We're not actually putting goggles on dogs. Instead of goggles, we use like screens with different transparencies, but looking at whether they steal food from out of the perception of humans, so behind the solid screen rather than the transparent screen.
That's really interesting. I'll remember that as well when we're putting Christmas presents under the tree in the next couple of weeks. I mean, that's been really, really interesting. Thank you so much for bringing Reenie in as well.
No,
It's
that's
been
all
lovely
right,
to meet
thank
her. And thanks for the talk as well today.
Right, back to it. Things are about to get even more exciting.
Now, he's played Glasgow, Victorious and the Isle of Wight Festival.
He's been on tour supporting the likes of Callum Bowie and Tom A. Smith.
And he's even had radio play on BBC Radio 1, BBC Introducing and Radio X.
What more is there to say?
He's certainly heading for stardom. Give it up for Harvey J. Dodgson.
Took a page from the Odyssey, stuck it up on the wall. Hung it tight for us all to see, just as if she forgot that she don't like where she came from. She took a time for look and tried to make it a deep one. And butterflies far as she could see to the Queen of England. She don't like where she came from. Behind those eyes, on my Berlin Road, she's ahead of the game again. Searching out the window from the tip of its toes, you can tell that she lost her friend. Ay, 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 ay. As the melody grows, you can see where she goes, see where she lies. Ay, 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 ay. So I'm drowning in her lullaby. She don't like where she came from, but your thought is a matter of mine. Though I tell you all the time, every time, every time, you can make it if you try, if you try, if you try. Doesn't matter what's inside, what's inside, what's inside. No, 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 no. My Berlin Road, she's ahead of the game again. Searching out the window, tip of its toes, tell that she lost a friend. Ay, 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 ay. As the melody grows, you can see where she goes, see where she lies. Ay, ay, ay. So I'm drowning in her lullaby. I'm drowning in her lullabies. I've given it time to let it sink in. As quick as we made it, I poured it apart. I'm sat on the side and I've been drinking, knowing who I thought. Oh, it's making it hard. Feel this head of mine sinking. Soak up all of your bruises, the cuts and the scars. I'll say I give anything, I just can't stop thinking. But I'ma try, and I'ma try, and I'ma try. But I'ma try, and I'ma try, yo, I'ma try. But should I try, I swear I'ma try. Should I try, oh, I guess I shouldn't be breathing in your oxygen to my lungs. I'm the reason you're leaving, and you're the person who I turn from. I'm sorry for mistakes I make, that buttons I break. Selfish personality got me taking more than I can take. I shouldn't be breathing here no more, no. I said I'm breathing, and I'm breathing, oh. I'm breathing, oh. I guess I shouldn't be breathing in no oxygen to my lungs.
Unfortunately, that does bring us to the end of the show and the end of the season, in fact. What a season it has been.
It really has been. It's been so great seeing all things Pompey and celebrating the very best of its culture and community.
It really has. And a massive thank you to the wonderful Amy and Rini for coming in today. And to Harvey J. Dodson for a show-stopping performance.
And of course, thank you to our wonderful studio audience for being here. And to treat you to something for the end of the season, we've got all the best bits from this season of This Is Portsmouth for you to see us out.
I've been Helen.
And I've been Stephen. And this is Portsmouth.